Ladies and gentlemen, they've done this so many times before that you don't even need me to introduce them, but I will. This is Team OG. They're looking to do the three-peat and raise the Aegis for the third time. And this is a team that doesn't need to be scared. They don't need to be nervous as they walk into those booths because everyone here sees them as icons. They will always be a team that can surprise you with their off-meta picks, with their surprises, the way that they take on these lanes in a way that we've never seen it before. But Spirit, they're coming out, and they're going to be coming out strong in a moment. And Team Spirit are here, and they have shown an ability to stun their opponents into submission and also keep that pace varied in their run here at the main event of TI, even managing to take a map off IG earlier this week. We last saw them powering through Fnatic for their lower bracket survival, and they'll be out to pull off another shock victory today against OG. This team is absolutely fearless, and they're here to crush some dreams, no matter who their competition is. So our teams are getting into position, and again, both teams looking like they have no nerves. They're just focused on themselves and focused on what they need to do today. And I'd love to talk a bit about Spirit first, because when you look at this on paper, they're the underdogs going into this. And in some ways, there are some similarities between these two teams, Avo.
Yep, I do feel like Team Spirit could be called like a very young and inexperienced OG to a degree, right? They do like the team fight, they do like the chaos. Actually very Eastern European in that sense, right? I think that where they differ mainly is the experience, and this leads to OG being a very diverse team, especially in their drafting and their strategies, and Team Spirit sticking more to their guns, which actually reminds you a bit of the OG that won the majors, if you look at their strategies then.
Well, let's take a look at some of OG's tournament averages.
A tiny little bit. I see Notil playing the 5 Prophet, and I think it's good, but it's playing into a Collapse Magnus. Might be rough.
Okay, we're gonna see if they're right. And to narrate this game, we're gonna have the wonderful Trent and the magnificent Lyrical.
They have Skewer as well as the Shockwave tries to bring him down low, and Notil barely walking away from that one. Instead, Tamira that gets the first blood with the right click and also going to get collapsed out of there.
Yes, man, I was trying to wait on that for the perfect play with the Avalanche, but not able to get the turn. So Notil goes down. Of course, no items other than regen at that point. Used up his last tango too, so just sitting with a salve and then buys more tangos. So pretty poor Nature's Prophet, but top lane, another 5 going to go down here. Soxa might even run to the tier 2 after grabbing that kill, you'd imagine, because you might as well go home at this point. And yeah, he's just going to head into the abyss.
Oh my god, Soxa does end up going down. You can see, like you said, giving up his life there to the tier 2 tower. So nothing really to write home about with that one. But Team Spirit, they're going to send themselves in here, clear out that Ancient stack. But OG, they want to get the objective. They want to get this tower.
The pieces are coming together, and it's a little bit too fast right now. But Boska still looking for that level 6 to hope to come and help in the mid lane.
In there, they come right back in. The wall is down onto both Collapse. The mech up, living a little bit longer. Toronto Tokyo walked in, and look at the chrono. It's going to connect right onto both of them. Seb goes down. Skewer into the RP, only catches on the clock, but that's enough. And look at this, Team Spirit.
Beautiful.
Walk through, take them all down one by one, and find one more to boot.
This is so important for Team Spirit because you're using the RB, you're using the chrono. You can't just get one kill, right? You need as many as you can get because that's a heavy, heavy expenditure. OG, slight risk, but calculated to be a benefit in the end, and they were correct.
And look at this, Seb showing on the lane. Team Spirit, they're going to run right into him. You don't have an Aegis, sir. Hello, hello. The jump forward, want to bring him down. Back wall afterwards, though. The turnaround coming from OG. Able to get the call to push back, but Seb already dead. Now Thompson looking for the pullback. Onto that winner. Wyvern going to get the kills. Sumail finds the back line, going to catch Mira and kill off that Lion. Collapse. Has to jump away. Toronto Tokyo goes for the remnant through. TP out afterwards. Do they have anything else left to take? No! Toronto Tokyo able to get away from that one at the last second.
Yeah, only able to get the supports there. So looked, you know, nice attempt trying to just go onto the dark here, but Soxa came through that hook shot right onto the Wyvern and the Mag. Those are like your two fight turners, right? So if he can catch those two, the options quickly dwindle for Team Spirit in that fight when you already know the Chronosphere is going to be down. I think they did a pretty decent job of disengaging there, but it's still going to be a victory in the end here for OGs. They feel comfortable pressuring in with the Aegis on. I say that, of course, they have those big spells.
Oh, and there we go. The winner's curse comes out. Collapse moves in afterwards. Does have a skewer to pull him on back on to Toronto. Get brought down low. Has to run it out of there. Barely left alive. The jump through for another round. Winner Wyvern now dead. Sumail dropping lower and lower rooted. Can they find the finish? Needs one more hit, and they'll finally get him. But now Seb trying to chase down Toronto Tokyo, and the Aegis will be reclaimed as Choro caught. Has Chrono still.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Need to commit it. Has the jump away for the moment, and actually goes in. What? He want to turn this around. Finds Seb now, with Toronto Tokyo having another salvo of spells, and Mira being back alive, they might be able to find the rest of the finish. Oh, yeah. Sumail in trouble. Team Spirit are fighting back and trying to take down OG. He gets away again. No, Toronto Tokyo falls. Sumail is too big. And where's the detection? They killed all of it. Oh, wait, is he hunting? Oh my god, does he know?
He's just hoping.
Literally just walking in vision. Oh, but they're not quite going to be able to catch him. God, that was so close. Going afterwards into the freaking moon shard.
Yeah, this is
this is something give else that to here. Tiny?
Well, if you remember, we'll get to that in a second here. Speaking of Tiny, Sumail, BKB.
Now, Avatos, Toronto Tokyo, Flame Guard keeping him survivable. Hook shot afterwards, a great one. Catches onto Collapse, needs to be careful there. Finger of Death out, they have the wall down, also Vacuum up to the high ground, calls push to the low ground. And on the other side, Mapochka goes down on the Wyvern. But look at the Chrono! Oh, Yadaro finds a great one, but where's the extra damage? Does he have enough on his own? Seb will end up going down. So they find that one kill, the buyback afterwards, has to jump away. Oh, and the Sprout shard. RP gets on the boat. Do they have the damage? They need the empower, but it's not quite there. They take down No-Tail, now trying to find Sumail. Seb in the area, they throw the Ion Shell. Still looking for that slow, the chase. Toronto Tokyo on the other side, found another one. Avatar Vacuum, it's enough. Sumail! He did it to him.
The tree to finish it, it looked so good. Thompson gives him the tip. 8,000 damage from Sumail. Listen, the team throwing him on his back. Call him Tiny. He's looking pretty big in this one.
Unreal. That's the thing. You chase this Tiny, you think you're going to get him. He's down so low, almost dead. And in the end, it just wasn't enough. The Avatos combo too strong. Man. Can see now the fight breaking out afterwards. Toronto Tokyo focused the rest.
How is Soxa actually hooked on under Collapse and Mapochka though?
Yeah.
It's every single engagement. Maybe he doesn't get the kill right away, but you can see again Mapochka goes down again without the ulti because of this. Because you create this panic. Yado did everything he could to try to save this fight, but he couldn't be salvaged. And I swear, wasn't he just dead? No, Hello, he saw that stat. I think he's top 3 for deaths or something at TI time. Okay. He's up there around with like Puppy and everything. So he, this guy, he likes number 1.
That's true. Got to get it. Got to get it. As you can see, the damage numbers mounting out. Right. Sumail definitely carrying the team in this regard.
No-Tail.
Okay.
He's gonna buy back here.
Interesting. Comes back in. Wants to help them clean this up as quickly as possible, but you can see movement, hook shot afterwards, finds on the one, force step out, jump in afterwards, doing a ton, but these calls again catching on the rope, and they pull it all in, tries to skewer out, it's not going to be good enough. Soxa dead, and they managed to live through that wall initiation. Now the winner's curse to buy a little bit of extra time. It's the illusion that's keeping it the full duration, but the BKB gets off a little bit too late as Mira. And Mapochka again dead on this Wyvern.
Fast fish.
So, they claim that outpost. Toronto Tokyo thinks about going back in again throughout that remnant, but not going in as Roche 2/3 HP.
that buyback from No-Tail to kick everything off, throws out the ulti instantly, and honestly, the thing I'm saddest about is it's going to slow down that Moonshard gift here.
Yeah, true enough.
But now, Team Spirit, they see a possibility here. They have Chrono, they have RP, they have everything.
He's there to break it again. Sleight of fist off the mark, but they get the pullback. Horn toss.
Nice horn toss. Good free pick. That's a dieback.
70 seconds. No tail. No tail. Let's try to do something there. Do you like it? No? Okay. Minute. Thank you.
Is there a rewind? Do we have that production? Can we avoid that? All right. Anyway, we're good. You don't have time walk. That's okay. You have to live with your mistakes. Yadaro.
Round 2.
A little luckier.
Jump in. Mira caught again. Thompson finds 1. Hook shot onto 2 afterwards. Collapsed on the other side. Does have an opening, but he runs into the cogs. Has to be careful. The overclock was used. Toronto Tokyo tries to back away. Sumail hunting, looking for a pick, but they find Thompson. Mira fought back. Right on top of him. Finger of death. Oh, but then assimilate. And then the walk away. Silence out afterwards. Looking for the chase. Do they find him? Sumail misses on that avalanche. The Chrono on the other side finds Seb. Yadaro gets him for the finish. That's no buyback either on him. Soxa caught the winner's curse. Oh, it's going to take down Thompson. 1 by 1, they're getting pulled apart. Team Spirit working together as a squad and trying to finish it off. Can Sumail do it all on his own? That BKB, it doesn't have a lot of duration left. Winner's curse, another one dead. Sumail is pretty freaking large. Is he really going to do this all on his own? Team Spirit, are you biting off more than you can chew? The Rock Man is pretty damn strong.
This is a frightening scene that they're running from 1.
Oh no, you got to be careful. Sumail is scary, and he is mad.
That's a great question. I believe it comes from this magical spell called Horn Toss.
That's a pretty good one. Can they do it, though? Finger of Death afterwards if they want to use it, bringing him down low, and dead once. Round 2, though. Coming back in for this one. Yadaro caught, does have the Chrono, going to connect. They're trying to kill him off. Hook shot in. Is it going to be good enough? BKB out the wall. Everything provides Sumail. But will it be enough? The RP! They kill him. They take him down. No buyback. And now looking for more. Seb in trouble as they run him down 1 by 1. They actually did it to him. Collapsed.
Well, I'll tell you, Tiny, he might be the hero of the tournament, but the spell of the tournament is Horn Toss. This thing, it's so ridiculous. It's like I willed it into existence because that's how easy it gets once you have this available. It's such a crazy tool on your high ground. You think Darkseer is good on the high ground? Mag with this spell is good on the high ground.
That might be all OG needs. Again,
he's sitting on an Obs and Sentry right now for Sumail.
Wait, Horn Toss again! They got Sumail. They don't have Chrono afterwards, but they might not need it. Mira continuing to control, looking for another round of this. RP gonna get off the mark and collapse. Pulls him back in. What in the hell? Sumail has a Ghost Scepter now inside the fountain. I don't know if he fought that or not, but Finger of Death down. Usually when OG is in the fountain, it's good. Not this time as they pull him back down again. No Tail dies.
Yeah, you want to give him a moonshot, you can go right with them, all right?
Oh,
join at the hip, join the death.
Again, the Hex is out from the Lion, and another round, another salvo, and Team Spirit will not be denied as they chase for more. But Poshka right on top of Thompson, tries to jump out of there, buying some good time here, and Collapse finally tries
I
to
think
get
that's
him.
good.
Oh my God, Thompson, what?
Yadaro,
Is he really going to get out of here? No, they're chasing, they're going, everything for Thompson, but it's not enough.
Don't worry, we got Horn Toss. We're good. All right. Run it back, production. You know what we want.
Yeah.
Other than just like sending in Toronto Tokyo and hoping he doesn't get vacuumed or something.
It's true. Horn toss. They got him caught on to Thompson. They pulled him in too. Oh no, not like that. OG now looking for more. Seb got to run away. They buy back on Thompson. Wall down. Yadaro vacuum. Chase. Sumail thought about the rundown, but with the 2 buybacks, Team Spirit will retreat. And with that, Roche will also spawn.
Oh, they're gonna smoke up here too. Of course, they still have everything. That, you know, these are the cheap picks that you get with Horn Toss. Still holding Chrono, still holding RP.
That combo of like the Horn Toss with the Lion, and they get him again. Pull him back in, bring him on down. Hook shot, try to salvage it. It's not gonna be enough. OG don't have an answer for the mag, and Soxa also gets killed. Unbelievable composure and presence of mind coming
They
From this
needed
Team
for
Spirit
that
roster.
BKB too, right? I mean, all that damage was magical. He took 382 physical
Got
damage
him
on
again!
Tiny.
What? They find him another time, and the chrono down! Collapse! The absolute madman! Wow!
He is looking for it right now. The bottom lane, sure, there's still creep. Toronto's going to go back and deal with it, but oh, he can't believe it! Says Collapse.
As they chase in, that's gonna be melee racks down. Might go for more. I mean, they're dead for forever. The turn now, looking for the tier 4 towers potentially. Our Team Spirit just gonna end this game. There's still Sumail, and he is a big, bad, mad Tiny. There, they get him. Collapse. What can this guy do? Horde toss in. Sumail wants to salvage this, and there's the winner's curse. There's no buyback. There's no help. It's Sumail versus the world, and this time it might be the world that wins as they find the finish. GG called. Team Spirit 1 game away from eliminating OG.
Not only is it a win, but it's the way that they won this game. Team Spirit recognizing that it was a matter of time. It was a matter of patience. They held out. They waited for the big spells. They waited till Collapse became the beast they needed and won that game. And we talk about OG. They're a team that adapt in the mid game. They change things up when things aren't working their way, but they didn't really see an adaptation this game. They decided that, you know, we have to just keep going. We got to keep going high ground. Sumail's got to do this for us, but Collapse said no.
Actually, I want to elaborate on that, right? Because it's always, okay, pick the winner. I don't care about that. I want to see what the game plan is for Team Spirit. If you believe in them, what is the win condition here?
So you're just going to have Toronto Tokyo playing and trying to kill the sidelines with his supports, similar to last game. You're going to have Collapse empowering Etoro and Lifestealer, and they're just going to look for the same openings, the same plays, and try to outplay in the team fights. Whereas OG have a more run-at-you style. They want to overwhelm them early on, and they do have the security of having Seb on a Blink Initiator this time. So it's going to be a lot easier to take these fights.
They decide not to go for the position for Earthshaker and instead taking Soxa. And oh, right off the bat, Thompson in some trouble, found, and they give the kill to the man, Toronto Tokyo, that's going to be laning against him. What a start for Team Spirit.
Yeah, some further momentum here, and even a decent obs ward here down from OG, so perhaps feeling a little bit safe in that area. And look, they're going to find it Collapse.
30 seconds to back.
They know.
Able to back away from it. Moshka, in the meantime, has a DD. The Remnant used out. They're actually able to get the bottle refill off
Nice
that.
defense right there. And now Mira coming in.
Has to be careful. Jump through 1-to-1 with this DD. Toronto Tokyo wants to go to work. Will he be able to get out of there? Dissimulate. Jumped into bolt. What? He turned onto them instead. They thought they were saving Soxa, but they were just dying themselves.
You don't want to give him that same freedom that he just had last game.
It is interesting, though, because it feels like as, well, the Aces comes out, this isn't bad here. Tries to get him in. The mech, though, keeps him alive, and with Maposhka nearby, they really don't have an opening.
Yeah, and the Arctic burn onto Seb, preventing the blink.
Round 2, looking for it. Seb, he has a big one. The Echo comes out, catches on to both, but the Hex is there to turn it in the Winter's Curse. Skewers them both together, tries to find it.
the
RB,
RP.
and now, do they have enough with the Empower? The big amount of damage coming out onto Seb. It was looking good for a moment, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Do they have anything else left in the tank? The chase down, another great impale onto Sumail, catching him now. They get the Sprout, but they've got him caught in there with them. Yatoro chases, right clicks, dead, done. OG, where you at?
Almost got no-tail there at the end too, but much like game 1, it's these early plays into tier 1 tower that end up falling.
Smoke up. OG, do they realize what's coming? They're actually going to open up
they
on the
got
Yatoro,
first.
but the rest of the team coming in time to try and save their carry. Is it going to be quick enough, though? They jump in! Oh, the RP! But he already died! And now the winner's curse afterwards. Soxa in some trouble. Toronto, Tokyo, and they are all in pretty deep at this point. If they can maybe find a couple quick kills, that could be good. Thompson down low, dead. Rooted afterwards. Maposhka, Mira, right on top of Sumail. Jump forward, Seb, trying to save this. He's done it so many times to them before, but can they do it again? Sumail walking away ever so slowly, bit by bit, trying to escape, but Mira, he won't let him go. The jump forward, this Lion, and Collapse doing absolutely everything for Team Spirit here. As 4 go down, Seb tries to get away, but will it end up happening? No. The Yule Scepter lift up into the Remnant. Toronto, Tokyo, having a coming out party, absolutely owning on this. From bigger deficits than this before, even in the grand finals. They've got heroes that can make the plays. Will it happen though? Looks for the silence, not gonna get him. Toronto, Tokyo playing that one safe, and down bottom, they got a life stealer that OG need to deal with. Throws out that tornado, gets the lift up, the pullback, skewer, catch, Thompson in trouble. On the other side, they're also battling it out with Sev. The chase is there, and Thompson going to fall, Mirror jumps in, gets the finger of death finish. Collapse off to the side, Maposhka not gonna be found. They get the skewer, or rather the shockwave into the kill, and they force out that buyback. No-Till's gonna pressure top.
Yeah, he's got no other choice, just going up there. Gonna perhaps send in some treants here.
Fissure, the only thing that can slow down this lifestealer right now. We'll get hit by that tornado now afterwards. But again, that pressure, it's going to be mounted top. We've seen this before where Nature's Prophet can force back heroes, but will they happen now?
They're so weak in comparison though right now. Like,
it's true.
He's got the solo cracks, he's got a couple of the big ones, but I mean, there's Yadro just hitting your base. 30 seconds still left here.
And they still have Glyph available on Team Spirit if they need to use it. Yadro hits it, range racks down, takes the first, backs away with the team.
Dire's structures are fortified.
God, what a match. What a series. Team Spirit came out here punching the champs in the mouth.
I will say he got more damage down than I expected.
Yeah.
He's sending them back in and no one's TPing. They don't want to break the formation, so they're just going to sack the tier 3. Now, tier 3 is not as valuable as they used to be, but look, the fight's happening. This is why they don't want to break it up.
Catches there. Stun afterwards. Pull back in. Dead. Done. Looking for more.
He blinked in.
Collapse. This guy's a little bit crazy. Thompson, Sumail looking for an opening there. They spot one. Avalanche walk forward. Mech, but the save is out. And now Sumail, BKB'd. It's going to wear off soon. Has to back out of there as Yadro chases. The winner's curse is going to connect. And afterwards, Thompson, he just has to disrupt it, but no, he can't get there in time. The jump in. Stab tries to salvage it. Isn't enough. The Evil Scepter lift up. Mira goes down, but they pull him back in for more. Yadro too strong on this life stealer. 3 dead, no buyback. Is this going to be the end for OG? As Saksa also to fall. Everybody's gone. And look at this, Team Spirit going in for more. Oh, Yadro, you tempted fate. You thinking about going into the fountain? They regain some focus, but with no buybacks, can they just try and end it?
It's tempting. There's tier 2s in the other lanes.
This is, could this be the downfall? Team Spirit, they can sense an end right now. A chance to move forward, get top 6 in this tournament, and you've got 25 seconds with no Sumail.
They're not hesitating.
Trying to end this one. Team Spirit looking to go all together. There are racks that are being taken up on the top side of the map, but they've got their eyes on the prize. They want this Agent the Sprout. They'll walk inside of it. Oh my god, he's just going for the spider legs through. They get the vision. OG, there's nobody left alive. It's only No-Till. There's nothing left, and GG is called. Team Spirit end the game, taking down OG. What a Cinderella story here on the main stage.
Absolutely incredible Team Spirit. And look at them, they're cold. There's cold stone in there. They just knocked out the chance.
Unreal. From going 0-4 at the beginning of groups to now getting top 6 for this young squad. What a magical, magical journey for them. And OG, it just wasn't meant to be this year.
And it's just early, of course, for Team Spirit. It's important that they're not getting too excited because they still got games later today.
You're not wrong.
Staying alive here in that lower bracket. Going to be facing off later this evening as well. And I'm sure a lot of people probably didn't expect them to be there.
No, absolutely. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, you play now, and you've got Eastern Europe playing Eastern Europe in the next round for a potential top 4 finish at the very least. And Team Spirit, an incredibly impressive performance, coming in as one of the dark horses in this tournament. They made it work here in this game number 2, and